Josh Allen looked like the best player in the world against the Ravens. Better than Mahomes, better than Lamar, better than whoever you got up there. Because you look at Baltimore and Lamar's got Derrick Henry. And I don't want to take away from Lamar's talent because he's got Derrick Henry. Like, I just find that's an unfair argument. But Josh Allen's really working with a whole lot of nothing. Okay, I'll be honest with you. Shakir, James Cook, Keon Coleman, they're all number 2 or number 3 options in Baltimore, in Philly, on all these better teams. I'm sorry, they just are. These better offenses, they are number 2 options. And my problem with Buffalo, although it was a miraculous win, believe me, I was pumped up. I'll never bet against Josh Allen again. The Buffalo Bills cannot win like this every week, but they have to. It's unsustainable. I just don't get it. Josh Allen shouldn't have to play Superman every single week of the regular season only to do it in the playoffs again. We expect Josh Allen to put up 41 points a week and make up for the defensive blunders. We refuse to tackle. We're scared to hit Derrick Henry last night. We're over pursuing. We can't cover for shit. Like, it was really bad. That Ravens offense trampled us. And Ed Oliver, yeah, he had a big game. I ain't going to lie. But for the majority of the time, our defense stunk last night. We were getting ripped apart. We cannot stop the Ravens. So the only way we beat them is through Josh Allen. And I hate that. Why can't we get someone elite, either on offense or defense, to do something? Because this is historically how the Buffalo Bills roll. I know we had Stephon Diggs at one point, but besides that, our defense always crumbles in the playoffs, and we always leave it up to Josh Allen. I'm listening to the commentators. Josh Allen with another great play. Josh Allen playing Superman again. I just don't get it. It's painful to watch. I love watching Josh Allen do what he does, but I don't care about the MVPs. I want a Super Bowl now. I know what he's capable of. He's the best quarterback right now in the NFL. At least last week he was. Obviously, I still got Pat at 1. But listen, it's just so painful as a Bills fan to watch us go through that and see our defense. Like, sure, Josh Allen was surgical. He ripped him apart every single drive down the field, but we really got nothing besides him.
Yeah, Buffalo feels like Metropolis, just waiting for Superman. Can you save me? Superman needs a Justice Gang alongside him. I mean, he needs like 1 or 2 just great players, especially on defense. How many big games does Buffalo play in the postseason in their defense? McDermott's defense, by the way, just always let him down. And it's not that Buffalo offensively doesn't have good weapons, because they do. Keon Coleman, that was a little bit of a breakout game last night. Plus, James Cook is a good running back. He's a good running back. But you compare it to Baltimore and Philly, those guys got Saquon and Derrick Henry, who are just offensive hubs, Hall of Famers by themselves. If Saquon and Derrick Henry can just win games by themselves, and it's why I said Josh Allen was my MVP last year and why I haven't been my MVP this year, is because he doesn't have the luxury of just handing it off to someone who can just go for 200 yards and beat a Super Bowl contender kind of on his backs. No, if Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills are going to beat a good team, a serious team, the guy's got to put the cape on. And I don't know, to your point, is that sustainable? At some point, if this team's going to get over the hump. Now, they had Stephon Diggs at one point, but their defense has let him down every single time. And you just feel like, is this sustainable? If they're going to ever get over the hump, can Josh Allen just have one more guy, particularly on the defensive side of the ball, who can just take over games? Because I like James Cook. He tied Derrick Henry for the most touchdowns in the league, but he barely cracked 100 yards. That's like the difference between – I barely cracked 1,000 yards. Excuse me. It's the difference between him and Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry can go take over a game, run for 2,200 yards just like that, whereas James Cook can't necessarily do that. So, yeah, man, I'm watching that Bills game last night. Dude, if Josh Allen wasn't arguably the greatest quarterback talent I've ever seen in my life, where are they?
You know what? Josh Allen threw 46 pass attempts yesterday. He was the leading rusher for our team. Without Josh Allen, we're not even cracking 500. Like, we don't even come close. It's honestly shocking to me. And again, that's a great point as to why I think he deserved the MVP last year. Obviously, Lamar had the statistical advantage, but you talk about a guy that does everything and more for not just his team, but his coaching staff, his franchise, his fan base. It's Josh Allen. He is the sole reason why Sean McDermott still has a job. And I'm not a McDermott guy. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not a McDermott guy as a Bills fan because I want some help I want a Super Bowl. It's been too much losing for this franchise. Historically, the past few years against the Chiefs, we need a change.